I've been dancing since I was about 4 or 5 years old. And I remember like my actual sister, not this one, but my actual sister was the one who kind of inspired me to get into dance. And I just fell in love with performing and basically being a goofball on stage most of the time. And then once I got more serious about it, I moved studios, and I found that I worked on my training a lot more, and I became more serious about dance, and I still loved it just as much. But yeah, so what about you?
I guess I'm a little different. I do have a dance background, but I'm more on the acting side of things. I stopped dancing when I went to school, or when I got higher in school, so around grade 11 and 12. And then I got this show, so bad luck for me, but well, amazing luck for me. But so yeah, I'm definitely more the acting side of things. I love acting, it's amazing. And just with these guys and dancing, it's so much fun, so definitely got me back into it. Those are actually really different experiences.
Yeah. Like for me, I went to the very first audition, and that was like 2 summers ago. And I ended up getting into the pilot, which was just to pitch it to the network. And then once it got picked up, they had a separate audition, which was the one that Alex came to. And so like I had to go to that one as well. And I was so nervous. I was thinking, oh, I'm not gonna get it. Like whatever, it's just for the experience. And then I ended up getting the call, and I got it. And I was so excited, and yeah, so happy.
Yeah, I went to the second call of the audition, so we knew that they had already cast a pilot. We knew like they had these characters in mind, so we were going and we were like, but you know, being acting and dancing, it's great to be seen. As much people who see you, the better, right? So no matter if you think that you have no chance, go, because apparently you have a chance.
Well, my character, Riley, is Emily's younger sister, and she's very perceptive, I feel, just because she notices a lot of the little things within people and situations, and she kind of overlooks all the drama and sees everything for what it really is. And she's also very dependent on her sister, but throughout the season she kind of learns to become her own person, and she sort of learns to let loose with the help of her friends.
Emily is completely opposite. She's she comes off very self-centered, very independent, bossy, basically not really a lot of good things. But as the season progresses, you get to see a lot of where Emily's really coming from, and I think that's what I was most drawn to about my character, just her progression. And I'm excited to see what everybody thinks of that, because it's great to see people's ideas change when characters change too.
Well, for me, like during the year, I dance at my own studio, and we practice almost every day after school for 5 hours at a time. We do a lot of ballet classes, and we do a lot of competition classes where we do our competition dances, and sometimes we bring choreographers in to kind of teach us some dances and whatever. But yeah, we usually just, we have to really keep up our training and everything, just so that you're not, you know, slipping up with your technique and everything.
And since I'm at university, I do 2 classes. I do a ballet class and a contemporary, and that's twice a week. Then it's also just keeping, I think, fit regularly, so I hit the gym. It's just because it's so much easier to slide back into it when you do more time, if you do keep up just being healthy and things like that. And I guess for acting, it's a lot of reading, mostly right now. So just keeping up with everything that's new coming out, and method acting and different kinds of acting and things like that.
Well, I feel like I co-teach with someone else, so this is my 2nd year co-teaching, and it was a challenge at first, just to kind of teach and get into it, because you're not really used to being the teacher, you're used to being taught. So it's interesting now though, because the show's starting to come out, all the kids are starting to recognize me and starting to say like, oh my gosh, I saw you on TV, and I'm like, yeah, that was me. And it's weird because they get distracted and stuff like that. But
I have to say, a lot of our cast are good co-teachers at their studio, and probably the best thing for me, because they had that experience and I needed personally a lot of training, so they knew how to do it, which was just good luck all around. I think every character I go into, I kind of create from scratch, just because I haven't really played the burned village child from 300, never had Emily's experiences, and Emily never had the burned village child, so I couldn't really carry those over. But yeah, I think I'd say I created from scratch, just because Emily is so interesting and there's a lot of depth to her, And it was a huge exploration for kind of both of us, because as I went on, and because there's so many real aspects in the show, like things that would happen in your daily lives or things that you have gone through, it was easy to pull from that and easy to create a character that I feel at least is understandable and is true.
I feel like I would say just go into it if you love it. Like if it is your true passion, go full force. Because a lot of the times people just do it because, sometimes people do it because their parents want them to do it, stuff like that. But if you don't love it, then it's not the same, right? So I feel like another big thing is just being yourself when you dance. That's the biggest thing you can do. Don't try and dance like anyone else, because as soon as you do that, then you're not dancing like yourself, you're dancing like that person. It doesn't look right. So I feel like being yourself is really the best thing you could do.
I would have to say audition for anything and everything. Even if you can't dance, go to a dance audition, get that experience. Even if you feel like you're not the best actor or actress, go to big movie auditions. Just the more connections and the more people you know, or the more people even recognize you, the stronger your chances will be. Just because you're coming back and you're coming back, and they're like, oh, she's dedicated, or he's dedicated, or they clearly want to work, they're clearly committed. And that's like a big thing of acting. People go in it for a lot of the wrong reasons, but if you're there and you're working, right, then they know you're there for the right reasons.